afternoon. Thank you. My question for you, one of the things that I really love about the Star Trek franchise is its ability to inspire, especially in the area of technology speculation. The gadgets and gizmos that Star Trek really first planted in our communities have grown up. We all have cell phones, which started off as communicators. We all have tablets, which started off as, well, tablets, my next generation. My question to you is there some gadget or gizmo that you used in Star Trek that you are amazed is actually a real-life thing today? Or is there some gadget or gizmo that you said, God, this is the dumbest thing ever, and it is still a gadget or gizmo today?
Any standout items on the show that any of you guys
Yeah, one, because of I increasingly struggle with the one aspect of what we do, which is now giving me such a bad time, and that is learning lines and remembering them. And so I would like to have had the ability that it seems Data the android had, which was an instant recall of anything that he heard or read or saw. It would be such a help.
Well, if we're going to go that way, I'd like the holodeck. That was Janeway's only romantic/sexual relief. I was a 4-inch Irishman. It made no sense to me.
I look forward to beaming.
I believe it is to beam or not to beam. My experience would involve the people I met, who, as a result of seeing Star Trek, had careers. And we've all nodding our heads. We've all come up with, from people like yourselves, who come to us in one form or another, ethereal or material, and said their lives, their life course was changed as a result of Star Trek. One that comes immediately to mind is the guy who is now heading Canada's largest airplane manufacturing company, who became an aeronautical engineer because of Star Trek, and now is making these wonderful airplanes that take people around in almost science fiction fashion. They're so fast and efficient.
How many of you guys obviously have correlation with NASA, and a lot of times when episodes would air, the funding would go up for NASA programs and vice versa. Have you guys all been to rocket launches, or any of you?
I'm the only one who was around when NASA was putting up there. Everybody else is so much younger, I can't stand it. All these little guys, I mean, look at them, they're all junior. Have their whole lives in front of them. But NASA was a partner in many ways with Star Trek.
Yes.
I had the great good fortune to speak for about 45 minutes to the International Space Station a few years ago, which was really kind of to the guys to the American on the space station. And he later sent me a video of life on the space station, and that was pretty great. And I could only talk to him until he went past, and his side of the Earth and disappeared, and then that was the end of our conversation, which was bizarre, but really, really, really cool. And we sent him some, DVDs from our show and stuff, and it was up there. He's like, "Thanks for the, DVDs." I was like, "Yeah, cool." And he's gone. There you go.
Scott, I didn't know you had done that, and I know what a wonderful experience it was because it happened to me too. There was only one non-Russian, non-American commander of the International Space Station, and he was a Belgian. He is a Belgian called Frank de Win, and Frank chose me to talk to during his time on the station, and lots of amazing things happened. My first question to him was, as perhaps yours was, why would a real astronaut want to meet a fake astronaut? Doesn't make any sense. He held up in front of the camera on the space station this photograph of the current crew. There was a Canadian, there were 2 Americans, there was a Russian, there was Frank from Belgium. I can't remember who the other one was, and they were all wearing our uniforms. I said, that's great! How brilliant to be able to Photoshop all your heads. And Commander de Win said, no, we were wearing.
Okay, let's go over to this mic.
First of all, I want to say I'm a really big fan, but this is for Mr. Stewart. I've been watching Star Trek since I was like 12 years old, and I was just at the Chris Hemsworth Q&A, and a lot of girls were asking for hugs, but I would much rather hug you than Chris Hemsworth.
This sentiment is much appreciated. We can't take hugs right now up front, but
Okay.
perhaps you can visit him at his...
Hi, so my question is for all 5 captains, so eventually Sir Patrick when he gets back too. But my question is for all of you, for whatever parts of the Star Trek franchise you filmed, be that just the TV series or also the movie, what was the most interesting part for you to film, either an episode, a single scene, and why?
What was the most interesting part of an episode for you to film?
Or movie?
Or creepy? Go ahead.